There's a reason you're broke, a reason you feel powerless. It's not bad luck. It's not your lack of talent. It's not even your fault. The truth? Society is engineered to keep you that way. From the moment you're born, you're plugged into a system, one designed to keep you obedient, dependent, and too tired to fight back. This isn't a conspiracy. It's a business model, one that thrives when you stay asleep. But once you see it, you can never unsee it. This is the reality no one tells you about. Not your school, not your job, not even your favorite influencer, because they're all part of the system. Welcome to the Hustle Mindset. This is episode 1 of our hard-hitting documentary series, Mental Slavery and Societal Control. In this series, we're tearing down the illusions, exposing how society silently programs you to accept weakness, worship scarcity, and stay broke. This is just the beginning. Be sure to watch all 7 episodes in our playlist for the full picture. Let's begin. You were born into a cage, but unlike bars of steel, this one is made of norms, expectations, and lies. It starts with school, not education, conditioning. Think about it. The traditional school system doesn't teach you how to think. It teaches you how to obey. Sit down, raise your hand, memorize, regurgitate, don't question, don't challenge, pass the test, get the grade, move along. But what does it never teach? How to manage money, how to build wealth, how to be emotionally strong, how to negotiate, how to say no, how to resist manipulation. You were trained to follow orders, not to lead your life. By the time you graduate, you're deep in debt, clueless about credit, and terrified to take risks. And that's exactly where they want you. Because if you're scared, you're easy to control. Then comes the job, the 9-to-5 grind. You're told it's the responsible path. Get a degree, get a job, work hard. Someday, you'll retire. But what's really happening? You're selling the best hours of your life to build someone else's dream. You trade time for money, and then they tax that money. You're stuck in a loop. Earn, spend, survive. And the more exhausted you are, the less you question it. Because tired people don't rebel, they comply. Money isn't just a tool. In today's world, it's a weapon, and it's being used against you. The average American is drowning in debt. Credit cards, student loans, car payments, mortgages. It's not accidental, it's strategic. You're sold a lifestyle before you even have the income to support it. Fancy cars, brand names, vacations, the illusion of success. And how do you pay for it? Loans, lines of credit. Buy now, pay later. Society dangles luxury in front of you like bait, then locks you into decades of financial servitude. Debt is how they keep you docile, because when you owe money, you make safer choices. You don't take risks. You don't quit your job. You don't start that business. You don't speak up. You keep your head down and keep paying. You become a worker bee, fueling a hive you'll never own. Meanwhile, the rich get richer. They don't play by the same rules. They use debt differently. They leverage it. You use debt to survive. They use it to build empires. You're not even playing the same game, but no one teaches you that, because knowledge is power, and they'd rather you stay powerless. Comfort feels good until it becomes your prison. Modern society worships convenience, fast food, endless entertainment, same-day shipping. Everything is designed to make your life easier. But here's the problem. Comfort breeds weakness. Growth comes from struggle, from pressure, from resistance. But society removes all that. It tells you discomfort is bad, pain is wrong, discipline is toxic. So you avoid it. You avoid the gym. You avoid hard conversations. You avoid risk. You stay in the job you hate, the relationship that drains you, the city that numbs you, because it's easier. But easy doesn't build strength. It builds dependence. The system knows this. It wants you comfortable enough not to fight back, but anxious enough to keep spending. Comfort keeps you quiet. Comfort keeps you consuming. Comfort keeps you compliant. And in that numbness, you forget who you are. You forget what you could be, because real power doesn't come from comfort. It comes from conquering discomfort every time. What's the best way to control a population? Distract it. Every second of your life, something is fighting for your attention. Social media, reality TV, outrage news, celebrity gossip, sports, drama, filters, notifications. You scroll for hours, watch for hours, consume for hours. But ask yourself this, what are you actually producing? The system doesn't need you to think. It needs you distracted, overstimulated, addicted to nonsense. Because when your mind is buried in distractions, it can't focus on freedom. You're too busy arguing online to notice your rights slipping away. Too busy chasing likes to build your legacy. Too busy watching others win, to win yourself. It's no accident. Even your self-worth is being hijacked. Social media turns your confidence into a popularity contest. Algorithms feed your insecurities. Ads target your fears. And slowly, your identity is no longer yours. It's curated, engineered, monetized. You become a product, a click, a data point, while the few at the top profit from your attention, your outrage, your boredom, your silence. You're not weak because you lack power. You're weak because they taught you to hand that power away. The truth is brutal, but it's also liberating. Society doesn't want you to be free, because a free man is dangerous. A free woman is unstoppable, and a free mind, that can change everything. But freedom doesn't come from comfort, doesn't come from obedience. It doesn't come from playing their game. It comes from waking up, from unlearning everything you were told about money, success, strength, and purpose. From questioning every rule you were taught to follow. From realizing that the system needs you more than you need it. You were not born to be weak. You were not born to be broke. You were born to build, to rise, to lead. But no one's coming to save you. You have to choose it, fight for it, earn it, every single day. Because once you wake up, the system loses its grip. And for the first time in your life, you see the world not as it is, but as it could be. And that is where your real power begins.